This video is about avoiding scams. We'll talk about what are scams and what are common scams and how to avoid them. So a scam is a dishonest scheme or fraud to take your money, identity, or other important pieces of information which can impact your life. Unfortunately, a lot of people run scams because they can make money off of people who don't realize that they're being scammed. There are unfortunately many types of scams, and this presentation will describe most of the common scams so you can know how to avoid them. Scams are usually in four major groups: telephone scams, banking scams, identity scams, or other types of scams, which include medical or housing or other types of scams. Telephone scammers usually try to steal your money or personal information. These can come from real calls, robotic calls, which are automated, or text messages. And callers will make false promises or say that you will be in trouble if you do not pay them. Banking scams usually involve attempts to access your bank account and to take your money. Identity scams are when someone steals your personal information to commit fraud. They may use your information to apply for credit, file taxes, or utilize medical services. And other scams involve people trying to take you for medical appointments, like at the dentist, when you don't actually need to go to the dentist, or your children don't need to go to the dentist, and they're just using you as a way to get money from insurance. All of these scams involve taking your information and or money. And I want to point out that for banking scams, a lot of times people will give you a check and tell you to cash that money out, but the check is fake. So you'll be forced to lose that money and you won't be able to pay that money back because you already took it out. So if you don't know someone or if something looks weird, always talk to your caseworker. So avoiding scams and things to remember: never pay anyone who promises you a job, a certificate that will get you a job, or for secret access to anything. The IRS, which is the Internal Revenue Service, will never call you to ask for money. They're not going to text you. They're not going to do anything to contact you. The only way the IRS contacts people is through mail, and the paperwork always looks very official. The government will never call you to ask for money. And if you get a text, call, or email saying that you want something, but that you have to pay money to get that item, that's a scam. If you win something and it's a real prize, they're not going to make you pay for it. Never give someone money in return for a check. Again, I mentioned this earlier, but fake checks can look real and fool the bank, and then eventually you'll have to pay the money back, depending on where you took that money from. Never give your social security number, identification number, or any other credit card or information to a stranger over the phone, email, text, or in person. And be extra careful of calls, texts, emails, and letters from people you don't know. Always check with your caseworker if something seems wrong, and you can always Google phone numbers to see if they pop up as a scam phone number or to see if someone else has had that scam happen to them. If you want more information or you're just trying to learn more, you can go to www.usa.gov/scams-and-frauds. And again, if you have questions, you can always talk to a caseworker or someone in the community that might be able to help you get more information.